Oh my God, I'm about to shamelessly smack this.
I'm gonna have to start doing some research now. I've been talking about getting on holistic toothpaste for a while, but it ain't been a priority. But I'm curious.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Ryan Fila with Emotion Impact, your personal motivator, and today we're going to do a little bit of the traveling and a little bit of the motivation with some diet and a few things in this vlog. I get to go back and speak in my home city of Denver, Colorado on Thursday, and I'm going to do a little bit of a 28 hour fast up until then because I've been feeling a little congested. My throat's getting a little raspy, and I think it's from all the dairy I've been eating. I can't even lie. That cheese. Ooh, the milk in that cereal. If you don't know much about fasting, it's a huge trend right now. There's a lot of science and research going into it right now. There's intermittent fasting where you don't eat for X amount of hours during the evening and nighttime. It's around 16 hours most people do. So you just have an 8-hour window during the day to eat. There's long-term fasting where you could do a couple days, even a couple weeks. And they're showing how it works in the body and basically what's going to happen to me in the next 24 to 28 hours. I'm aiming for that 27, 28 hours mark. But in the first 24 hours, basically what your body does is it eats all the glucose in your body. So all the sugary substances that you've put in your body, it's going to deteriorate that. And at that 24-hour mark right around there, it'll start eating your fat deposits. Your fat deposits in your body actually have a hard count. So when you get fatter and get skinnier, what's happening is your fat cells are getting bigger and bigger. You're not getting more of them, but the cells itself are actually growing and deteriorating. So when you get fatter, you're not getting more cells. Those cells are just getting bigger. So for me, I'm gonna burn through all the glucose in my body in about the next 24 hours. And then after that, I'll begin to eat the fat cells, which is starting your keto process, which is where the keto diet came from. Your body goes into ketosis. Well, we're gonna cuddle up with my lemon ginger tea for the night while we skip dinner and enjoy the night before I head out to Denver tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, good morning. I actually slept like a baby. This morning I got up, well, Balto woke me up because he had to pee. But it was about 4:30 and I was awake. If it was any other day, I would have definitely just gotten up and started working. But since I'm doing this fast, I like to not set an alarm, let my body just rest and go through its process. But when I fast, I really think the sleeping is a big component of it, and allowing your body just to rest and rejuvenate itself while it sleeps is huge.
If you're thinking, this man is crazy going 24 hours without eating, I could never go a whole day without eating. Really, you're wrong. You could. We've just been so conditioned in our minds that we aren't capable of doing those things. I mean, think about the way we talk about food and hunger and eating. Like, I'm starving. We use these super broad, extreme words for how we're feeling in hunger, but really we're not. We don't know what starving really is, most of us anyways, and your body is capable of so much more than we think that it's capable of and that we tag it being capable. But we're only 17 hours in. We got about 10 left. I'm gonna get ready to go get on the flight, pack my stuff up, shave a little bit, and pick you back up when I'm leaving the apartment. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna take my best friend with me. I have a pro fasting tip for you while I'm packing up my bag to get ready to go to Denver, and it's that remember that you're not going to be eating all day. So your breath is gonna stink. It's like when you lay in bed all night with your mouth closed, hopefully, unless you snoring hell loud. But your mouth is gonna be closed, just getting that stench up in there, and you're not gonna have any food that's scraping off or like interacting with your mouth at all. So it's just gonna be stagnant in your phlegm. It's fun to talk about, but you need to have mints or like actual peppermint leaves or brush your teeth or something, but you got to get that stank out of your mouth. You're welcome. All right, it's about that time. We're out. And actually, I'm just gonna take a couple of these keys because I can't actually take them because I don't have keys to this apartment yet. I'm gonna hide these right over here. Don't tell the neighbors. First things first, I'm actually gonna run to the truck real quick to hopefully find my passport. I'm trying to get in the truck without having to take this backpack off. There we go. Nope. Just peppermint essential oil because I'm like an old lady with these. My aunties and grandma put me on. I've actually got some on my neck right now. All right, well, it's not in there. That's not good. Well, this is not a good... Oh, snap, I forgot. I hid it even from myself. I'm showing you my secret hiding spot in the truck. Passport's in there. You telling nobody about my secret stash. Don't nobody, not your friend, not your girlfriend, not nobody on YouTube. I want to see this anywhere. I don't want to see screenshots put up now. I'm gonna have to find a new hiding spot. Wait, my bus, you're forgetting me. Wait! No! All I wanted was to ride on a big yellow bus again. But I missed my chance. Really, that's super unique to the US. People in Australia were asking me about it. They're like, do y'all really ride on those big yellow buses? I was like, yeah. I never thought about that being weird. The reality is, this is also my first time riding the buses out here in Oregon, so hopefully I can vlog it and get my way around without missing a bus or a train, because I don't want to miss my plane. I might be in trouble. This sign over here says, well, and up there, I don't know if you can see that, it says that the 2X bus no longer services this stop since 2018. Ah! The first time doing public transit never goes smoothly in a new place. Made it. 9 minutes late. I was literally ordering it Lyft as the bus pulled up, so it came in clutch. Now it's time to catch the 96 to Portland in another 15 minutes. These buses usually smell terrible, but this one smells kind of fruity. My other tip for you in the fasting sense is keep yourself busy right now. It's 10:15, so I've got about 6 hours left of the fast, 7 hours left of the fast. And if I keep myself busy, it doesn't allow my mind to stop and think about how hungry I am in each moment. So if you're gonna fast, don't just stop everything you're doing for the day, because I think that will actually make it harder for you. Now, if you're doing a several day fast, you might want to slow down in the weeks or at least days to come afterwards to allow yourself a little bit more time to rest. But especially if you're doing a short-term fast and it's your first one, if you're just trying to do 24 hours for the first time, I would definitely say don't cut everything out of your schedule, because it will allow your mind more time to think about how hungry you are. You want a snack? I'm not eating those. I might if I wasn't fasting. Somebody is sad they left them in the windowsill. We made it. PDX. Next stop, Denver. But we got a couple hours in the airport first to chill and not eat still. Shout out to all the people who have to redistribute weight in their bags, so they're taking stuff out of their checked-in bag to put on their carry-on. I've been there so many times. I feel you. I have a feeling the backpack might be an issue. United's kind of clearly stringent on the bags. Let's see. Flashing on us. That's
the backpack today?
Yeah, just the backpack. And I'll take
And the camera you're carrying?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, maybe I was wrong. On the image, they make it this tiny little purse. And they said, no full-size carry-on. It's got to fit under the seat in front of you. I think this will fit, but I thought we were going to have a hassle. We ready to go. Ooh, I can't even lie. Something's smelling right. That food behind us, I think.
Well, it looks like that
smells even better. That's alright, we're gonna touch down in Denver and get some food. Here's my friend. Well, I'm gonna post up in this corner away from everyone and all food temptations. Do a little bit of work. And when I land in Denver, I am finally gonna meet up with Bill to get that laptop that he's gonna donate to Motion Impact. So I'll take you with to that as well. I'll meet you at the airplane. Quick tip for you next time you fly before I get on the airplane here. Don't get on when they call your boarding group. Wait until the very end. Why do you want to get on the plane early to where you have to just sit on the plane for the rest of the time? Like, just wait until they call last call and then get on the plane. Unless you got a bunch of baggage, then you might want to get on when they call you, because getting it up after everybody's checked in. But if you're traveling cheap with just a backpack and you slide it under your seat, wait until the last call. Tips from my mom. Yeah, no, that's way too many people waiting in line. I don't even know what my boarding group is. And there's the final boarding group. It's almost our time.
Boarding all rows, all customers. United Airlines flight number 2369, service to Denver. At this time,
That's
you ask if you're holding.
Now nobody's in this line.
Alright.
That's the smartest way to do it.
Hang out up
Thank
here
you.
just as long as I know you're here. Don't let me close the door without you. But we will.
Oh, you definitely will. I know that.
Go down, you go down.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Trying to make sure this bottle don't knock nobody out.
I'm on the wrong side. 39A, but that one's still open too. So.
Trying to avoid the crying baby or what? Oh my god, yo, we need to touch down. Oh. He said, oh. My man covering his cup and everything. This may be the worst turbulence I ever had. And we are in the last row of the plane. This is the wall. We don't get to lean back tight. Well, that was a rough flight. And the coffee was a mistake. Got the tummy upset. Oh my god, legs shaky. We're going on 24 and a half hours, mostly just shaky from the coffee I had on the plane. I thought maybe getting a little substance and my body getting the stomach going a little extra would be beneficial, but I think that was a mistake. But we're back here in Denver, officially landed in DIA, and we're gonna go get some food and then go get that free laptop, see my man Bill. I'm thinking about Chick-fil-A for food. A hot, spicy sandwich sound real good. Ooh, that line over Chick-fil-A is fat. I don't think we're gonna wait in that. I'm gonna go upstairs to Qdoba and see what that looks like. Literally everything smells and sounds good. Also, fun fact, if you didn't already know, Qdoba and Chipotle both originated in Colorado. That's why it's a great state. Load it up. I need it in 24 hours. That looks so good. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm about to shamelessly smack this. Look at that. Tummy gonna be feeling probably too full after this, let's be honest. The lady at the checking me out at Qdoba was like, yo, you a YouTuber? I said, yeah. She said, what's your name so I can follow you? It's just that easy. Why don't I just hold this camera up all the time? More people would follow. This is a good time to mention, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all the above, all those magical things so we can further this movement, you heard me? And check out my other videos. Oh, I can't stand above this anymore, I'm about to eat. It's amazing how much we focus on taste in our lives and eating, how big of a deal it really is. I didn't get queso on this to not get the dairy, and that's the first time I haven't gotten queso at Qdoba since I can remember. But a good workaround to get like the warm liquid basically, get a little bit of the tortilla soup in it, smack. I only made it 25 hours, it's 4:30, I started at 2:30 on the West Coast, so 25 hours, and I ain't even mad at that. I planned 27, 28, but just the way it worked out with timing to eat, this was perfect. In another 2 hours, make that big of a difference, I don't know, but a lot of that is a mental game. Once you commit, like mentally commit to eating your next meal, it's really hard to come back from that. And I knew when the plane was shaking and putting us all over the place, and I had that coffee and my body was just like jittering, that I was gonna eat when I came up in the airport. So it panned out right, and I think it's helped. My congestion is down. It's still the afternoon, it's not the morning or the evening, but my congestion is down. And I haven't had any dairy, so hopefully that helps. That's all speculative, but I think that's what it was. Here's my motivational bit for y'all. If there's something that you really want to do, like for me, it's been diet. A lot of it's been diet, but it's hard because the people around you or the household that you're in isn't doing it. You really have to just make that conscious decision to commit to yourself to doing it. So I've been not eating sugar, processed sugar during the week, 1 day a week on Sundays. That's when I have my cheat day. But I've been going through this process for years, like a year or two ever since football ended, in what I should and shouldn't eat, and when I should and shouldn't eat it, and how much I can commit to and how much I really can't commit to it. But once I decided in my mind that I'm going to commit to myself regardless of who I'm living with, regardless of the situation around me, regardless of my environment, that's when I was really able to fully commit to it. Now when I'm on the road, when I'm out doing things, I still have to stay committed to it. Like on the United flights, they had Stroop waffles, and you best believe Stroop waffles are my kryptonite. They smack. But I've committed to myself to doing this regardless of my lifestyle or where I'm at, so I'm going to stick through it. If you want to do something, you have to fully commit to it, to yourself. I have good news and bad news. That smacked is the good news. The bad news is I haven't heard back from Bill yet. I told him I was gonna be flying in around this time. So I'm gonna head towards the train and hope he messages me between now and then. Let's go. I'm gonna save this fork for while I'm out here too, so I use less plastic. I'll pick you back up when we either get to Bill or we get to the hotel. Well, surprise. We are not at the library, but in my hotel room. Bill didn't come through. I got ghosted again. I haven't heard anything from him, so I'm gonna try to call him here in a minute, but I'm gonna take my backpack off, lay the food out, and get ready to speak tomorrow. We're gonna give my man Dave, his name's not Dave. We're gonna give my man Bill one more call, see if he answers and see what happened. I don't think he's gonna answer.
Can't get to your call right now?
Nope, that's unfortunate. Well, basically the deal was Bill was gonna donate to Motion Impact a MacBook Pro, and then he wasn't able to because of some things he's got to pay off with the business, which is cool. I totally get that. He's on his own journey in life, doing his own growing. That's awesome. But then he told me, okay, you know, that one I can't do, but I can do a MacBook Air, and it's gonna get sent off. And it got back in yesterday, and he was all juiced up, and he said he'll be out near the airport this afternoon, right when I was getting on my flight. So it was lining up perfectly, and I got myself sold back into this gift, and then it didn't show up. He just ghosted me. So it's all good. I mean, it was a great gift, something that he said he wanted to do. That was really nice of him, but it just didn't come through on the word. So we're gonna enjoy this room for what it has and get ready for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just show you around the room. Check out the sign. Fantastic life, interns, terrific mag, excessive, express, to, I don't know, it looks cool though. The food, look at the snacks that I got, now that I can eat. And the bed, that's gonna be great for holding my bag. Cause you know I sleep on this wonderful looking floor. What a place. Okay. I'm gonna borrow this. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna borrow this. $5? You kidding me? You know what? I'm gonna borrow this too. I don't know whose this stuff is, but I'm gonna borrow it too. I feel in pocket. Let me get that tea. Oh, that's cold. Okay, I've returned all of the items back to their rightful owner, even the orange. Oh my God, look at the size of this thing. That's what I said. Just sick-minded. I feel like Dumbo with some orange ears. Oh, squirted me in the face. That's what I said that. I said that. Yo, some sick-minded ass. I'm not really feeling any more ideas for the vlog, so I'm gonna get ready to go to Inglewood, Colorado tomorrow. It's not very far from here, where I'm gonna be speaking to some high school leaders, people changing the world of tomorrow. Inglewood, Colorado, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Whew. It's the day of the event, just trying to get the blood pumping a little bit, still in my boxers, but trying to knock out 100 exercises just to get moving, get the muscles pumping. That always gets me juiced up for the day. So without further ado, I'm gonna put some pants on. I definitely thought it was gonna be a little bit nicer. It's gonna be a nice brisk walk. Yay! Wake the body up. I'm about to get my Wim Hof on. I can't do that for long. My throat be tapping. If you don't know who Wim Hof is, check him out. WIMHOF. I didn't actually bring any toothpaste, so my mixture is gonna be this toothbrush that I'm gonna brush real good with, and some mint tea. I think there's something to toothpaste. Fluoride, why is it just fluoride in there? You could just brush your teeth with some baking soda once in a while. I feel like that would be more natural. I don't know, I'm no dentist, but that's what I'm thinking. Oh my God. You ain't gonna tell me I got a fat zit on my upper lip. Come on now, what kind of friends are we? Matter of fact, I wanna know what they use for toothpaste at the dentist office, because they won't be using regular toothpaste. I ain't been in a long time, but I remember they don't use just regular toothpaste. And plus, there's a ton of fluoride in the water. Isn't there enough fluoride for my teeth in the water? Like, why is that the main active ingredient? I'm gonna have to start doing some research now. I've been talking about getting on holistic toothpaste for a while, but it ain't been a priority. But I'm curious. That's hot. I'll see you when we get to the church. I think that's where I'm speaking at. I'll see you soon. Whoop. Oh, you can't see it. That's not cool. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna set up some chalk on the sidewalk. I hope the church don't trip off that. But just to, try to do some marketing for Motion Impact, put the handles down, put a couple funny catchphrases down or whatever. And hopefully somebody will show up soon. I think we're just gonna keep it simple for the first one. Get motivated in 2020. And then my handles.
If I ever took it, I made it bad. So the dogs are we gon' get it, that's a fact. They counting on me, I can't let my people down. Standing tall, 10 toes to the ground. If I ever took it, I made it bad. So the dogs are we gon' get it, that's a fact.
Need motivation to eat less pizza? How about more pizza? I got you. The focus today is energy, bringing energy. Just get the kids involved with energy. Bring it. Woo! Church is tripping out this chalk. If anybody's tripping on the chalk being on the sidewalk, I don't care. That's fine. Get it how you live it. Well, since I've been drawing, apparently the little bit of tea that's left in my hot cup from this morning has been spilling all over my pants and shirt. It looks like I peed myself, so I'm gonna be presenting with wet pants. Psych, I got another pair underneath it. Always come prepared. This is it. It's time to set up the stage for the Maury skit and try to figure out this pee stain in my pants. I think I'm just gonna take it off and wear the black ones underneath. Doing all that chalk work outside got me sweaty. I'm definitely gonna be wearing the hoodie. It was cold, my hands were cold, but my pits was not cold. It's kind of hard having the vlogging camera being the same as the recording camera. I'm trying to get the angles right. Stage is set. Check it out. I guess you're not pointing at it. If you are male, female, identify as something different. If you are straight, gay, bisexual, identify as something different. It doesn't matter if you have money, if you don't have money. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your family situation looks like. You could have one parent, you could have no parents, your grandparents raising you, you could have both parents and they're in a happy marriage. It does not matter. Your response defines who you are. The principle is the same. Like, bro, if you don't hit the mother and gas, like, I'm not going to make this flight. Like, go. That's what was on my mind most of the time driving down. Once I got on the plane, really what played through my head, and that's part of when I knew this was a huge calling and gift in my life, was what am I going to say at his eulogy? What are the lessons that I'm learning right now? Like, that's almost immediately what started to go through my mind when I was on the plane. What is hitting me right now in life that I can help other people with? Yo, today went super well. I'm pumped about the presentations today and opening up for questions at the end. I think they really benefited from that, and it gave a new mix on content here for you to see. People next door coming through the wall. I do feel sorry for the people that were speaking next to us because we were loud. But the presentation overall was off the charts. The students were amazing. And I'm going to go out and try to mingle with them and eat some lunch with them when I get to it. It's 11:56. I don't know what time lunch ends, but we had to bump them out of here. We were definitely the last group going in the breakout sessions because they were just rolling with questions and I was ready to answer. So I'm gonna try to catch up with a few of them out there eating lunch now and pack up real quick because somebody just popped in trying to get in here, I think, for the breakout sessions this afternoon. Let's go see what kind of food they got. Is there anything left? Is there any food left? Mopped up. Is there burritos left? The burritos are gone too. Those are all smacked? Dang, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Oh, tell me there's bagels left. Bagels. Oh, there's a couple left. That's gonna be lunch, I guess. Straight bagels. I guess this is my treat to myself. Couple bagels with honey almond cream cheese. We're gonna check out what this other keynote's talking about.
For you underclassmen, okay, how many seniors are in here real quick? Seniors? Okay, plug your ears, seniors. Okay, I love high school. I love the ebb and flow of high school. Seniors disappear, right? They go away. They're not gonna come back and be on your team and in your club next year.
Well, this afternoon is open to breakout sessions from the high school students. So I'm gonna go through this list and go find a couple people to learn from who are younger than me. They have something to teach me as well, for sure. If you're an older person who doesn't think that they can learn from people younger than you, you are tripping. Especially because the younger people a lot of the times are your audience, even your customer. And if you don't think that you can learn things from them to improve what you're already doing, you're lost. We're gonna get y'all in the vlog.
Oh, sweet.
So I hope you're really ready for public speaking. Oh, bet, okay.
No! That is not what you do! And suddenly, dog poop. But wait, you don't own a dog. Whose could it be? Was it a dog? Was it even a human?
Shark Tank, episode 1, student government 2020, let's get it.